My body, detained by imaginations held by the ship, was returned to me spread-eagled, disjointed, redone, draped in mourning. I remember what they called you, girl. I recall what they told you, girl. Little black girl too dark to be lovely. The darkness beheld you, and it was like magic in the way it could make people see what was not there and transform what was. Your shyness was quickly made aggression. Your beauty was not beauty, but eroticism. Quite early in life, I felt on my body the violation of another's words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words fragment bodies. Is that why you, little black girl, looked for your beauty in the groping hands of men and the amount of bodies that would accept invitation into your bed? Did you find yourself, girl? Tell me, did you find yourself, girl? Yes, I found myself. While atop a man with groping hands and no intention to love me like I needed to be, though I never intended to love them either, the swinger I was. I enjoyed many men for the simple fact that I could. Black beauty reigned in my bed. Yes, I was desirable. And while I was on top, yes, I was in control. But were you? I kept men near me, but not too near. Panting with pleasure, our blending breaths created one large sigh. Our sweat pooled to form the body of water that kept us seas apart. Our bodies sang, but we each had a solo. As Eula laments and at the full and change of the moon, you live all the moments of your life when you make love and you live it alone. No one can truly be with you, and for this, I was thrilled. When I felt another body within mine, my own singularity became crystal clear. Through sex, I sunk sweet vengeance upon a world that never let me have my body. But oh, the horror that plagued me when I found myself still with the hold of the ship shackled upon my hips. Wasn't I just everything they said we were? Unmarriable, insatiable. I told you we were not fully found. Swinging helped you hone your senses, but it did not liberate your body. Were you not still beheld by imaginations held by the ship? Didn't men claim to be fucking you when you were certain of your fucking them? Were you not your ancestors in the eyes of the world, primitive, debased, with bottomless seas between your legs? Behold, the ship assails. You, who I have been, were not who they claimed us to be. They rendered you black and fungible, withholding us in a space and state at the edge and outside of normative configurations of sex, gender, sexuality, space, and time. And we, all the selves I have been, thus saw an opportunity. We beheld our own bodies and discovered that they felt like the clay of the earth. Yearning to be molded, we relished in our fungibility and spent many hours ruminating upon the possibilities we could be. It was then that we heard the ancestors whispering from the waters within. You hold freedom in your hands, they say. Find your body and you will find us. Form your body, and you will find you. And it is in this that you will find freedom. In the spirit of Obatala, I took the earth's clay in my hands and I shaped my body, reclaimed my body. I formed my body in the likeness of my ancestors as I honored the parts of them already within me. And so I recall you, Grandma, and you, Margaret Alice. I remember and I recall our selves. I took within my own hands the hands of my great-great-grandma. Those hands that made me fish and grits at 6:30 in the morning. I conjured up every joint and I felt the essence of her work within me, breathing, flowing into every fiber like rivers of love. And it was love that Margaret Alice had for me. With her hands as mine, I set up my altar in her honor. I touched the world with hands that loved, hands that held Bibles, hands that brushed hair, hands that pulled herself from bed when her legs went away. I look at all that my hands can do, and I think of Margaret. And Margaret thinks of me. I remember and I recall my grandma's head, conjuring up the forces that connect our dreams. Shelley May, we are water from the same well. Both of us ruled by the tides of the sea. We dream powerful, raging dreams about happenings uncontainable by the spirit world. Our heads connected by a moon-like force that beckons me. When the sun has set on your time to succeed your place as true dreamer in our family. It is Shelley's prayers, I know, that has protected my path. Bound head to head and spirit to spirit, it is in our shared ether that I am free. And so when the world demands of my body that which I am not, and I find myself at the tip of forgetting just who the hell I am, I remember and I recall us, you, me, our fungible, fugitive bodies.